Okay. Well, why won't you make my next payment instead of 2 or 3 months from now? All right, well, here's what I haven't told you yet. Whenever I take over a debt subject to, if it is current, I will not make the payment for at least 2 months after I buy the house. Whenever I give a seller back owner financing, I will not make the payment the following month. I want a couple, 3 months before I start making payments, in most cases. So, this question would come up when I say to the seller, in fact, I'll tell you what, this will go right now to page 129 and deal with it. Who wants to be my seller? You want to be my seller?
Sure.
Good, because when you sit in the front row, you just get picked on.
I'll be your son.
All right, what's your first name?
Rob.
Rob?
Yep.
Rob, it looks like we got an agreement. I'm going to take over your debt. And I told you I was going to pay your closing costs, which I do, guys. If the seller's not getting any money, are you really going to ask them to pay closing costs? Especially in Texas, where there almost aren't any. You're going to pay closing costs. Okay? So there's only one thing left for us to agree on, and we're done. This is, whatever date this is, March 19th. So you will be making the payment come April 1st, because it's for the month of March anyway. You said you're going to be out by the end of March, right?
That's right.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to make the payment May 1st and June 1st, and then from then on, I'm going to be responsible for them. You can forget about it.
Okay.
Okay? Well, if he says okay, what should I say? Nothing. Shut up. Done. There's only 2 things he can come back with. One is okay, or the other one is what? Should you be prepared for? What? Yes? There's a script right in the book there. Look, Rob. You notice the part where I'm paying the closing cost?
Yep.
Yeah. Quite normally, the closing costs alone on your side would equal what you're paying for the next 2 payments. Would you agree? Yeah?
I guess so, yeah.
Swapping those. In fact, if you listed with a property with a realtor, would they be making your next 2 payments? No, who would? Somebody you know and love? Yeah? If you're not listing your property to a realtor, I'm buying your property, but a condition to my purchase is that you make the next 2 payments. Give me time to find somebody that I want to be in this house. So Rob, I think it's going to be cool when you wake up in the morning and know your house is sold. Instead of taking calls from people who couldn't buy your house if you gave it to them, showing it to people, constantly keeping it clean and dealing with all that crap.
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Rob, do you think it's fair for me to ask you to help me help you?
To a degree, yeah.
Are we okay?
What about that last month? I mean, I'm going to be out for what, 2 months?
Well, you said you're going to move out by the end of March. I'm going to ask you to make that payment, which you'd make anyway because it's in arrears.
Yeah, I have no problem with that one.
All right. So you're going to make May and June, and I'm taking over after that.
Okay.
And I'm paying the closing costs, and we're going to close when you're ready.
Is there any way you can meet me halfway? Since you're
Meet
doing
you
the closing
halfway?
cost, like,
Meaning what?
I'll do the 2 months and you take that 3rd one?
Well, the first month is yours anyway.
That's right.
So you want to make one and have me make one. Are you saying if I don't do that, we can't do business today?
Not really. Well,
Not really? So then you're saying it's okay, you will do it. You okay?
That's right.
All right. Okay. All right, we're okay then?
We're all right.
All right. So what if you pin me down? I'll tell you what I'll do, Rob. I'll tell you what I'll do. If I find somebody I want to put in this house prior to when that last payment is due, I'll go ahead and make it. If I don't, you'll make it.
All right.
Is that fair?
That's fair enough, yeah.
Okay. I'll let you know. Deal? All right. Okay. Well, this is a purchase and sale agreement. Rob, it says that I'm taking over your debt, I'm paying your closing costs, and back here in paragraph 18 it says that I'll start making payments come June 1st. I'll put on here, that I'll make the payment, I'll make the, May 1st payment if the house is occupied by that time. Good?
Sounds good.
I need your okay where it says seller. I need your wife's okay right below that.
10-4.
Fair enough?
All right.
Okay, let's do business. All right. Okay, so you guys got that? Now you gonna memorize that script? No. We're gonna memorize the points. Okay, cost. Realtor won't make your payments. Is it fair for me to ask you to help me help you? Can you memorize that, put it on your own words? Almost never, when we take over a debt subject to, assuming it's current when we come in, or buy with owner finance, do we ever not get 2 or 3 free payments? Almost. By the way, when I'm buying with owner finance and it's free and clear, there's no way I'm going to make. It's not an option. I'm getting 3 payments, or I ain't buying a house, because they got no underlying payment to make. There's no reason they should not give me that extra time before I start making payments.
You ever go beyond 3?
Only time you're going to have a problem is when they got a payment and they just can't make it. Like I would have on this deal with Dusty, wouldn't I? If I asked him to make that $6,200 payment, are we going to have a problem? He hasn't made the last 3. He ain't going to make the next 3. All right? Do I ever go beyond 3? Yeah. I honestly don't really try to go beyond 3. There is a point where pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. I get the seller to make the next couple of payments, I am happy, because I know for sure it ain't going to take that long to get somebody in the house. And there's this thing about, what can I get them to do and what should I get them to do? There's the moral side of the business, along with the side of the business of what you can do if you push hard enough. I'm okay with the deal being good enough. I do not have to have every single thing go my way.